Welcome to my channel, Libra Collective, to speak Olin Odinson. Welcome to your weekly message. So we're just going to work with the runes and the divinations tools before us, and just tell you guys the message that we have for you today, and just see any guidance that might want to come through, and just see how this is going to play out, and look at the energies that have yet come to pass. Libras. So your message is quite powerful today. Quite powerful. It has to do with, I'm going to be looking at my notes right here, right there. So it has to do with your gifts and your talents being challenged in some way. Alright, so something is being challenged with your role. Something is being challenged with your role in your journey right now. And I was getting different messages. It might not be entirely about relationships, but for some of you it is. So, but we're just gonna put everything out there what we were receiving. But the first message that we got for you, Libras, or whoever this message is for, was your role being questioned and a dynamic that you're in a situation that you're in, your gifts specifically, like what you have to offer in a situation, just something related to how what role that you're playing in this situation, and that was being questioned severely. I think someone made you question it, or just the situation that you're in made you question your role in a position, but specifically like how effective you are in that role in the first place. So I don't know if there's some truth to this, but whatever triggered this realization, whatever is going to trigger this for you, is to help you move forward in your journey quicker, quite quickly. And after this period of a challenge, because it does feel like there's this space of challenge before there is flow. Looking at the runes over here, right in the middle, we have Isa, and this rune, it's frozen waters. But right after the frozen waters is your transformation, and this is essentially a helpful lesson in your situation right now with the fairy godmother present. This is someone who, an energy force. I don't know if this is an energy in your life, might be a very important person to you. That is there's a lot of feminine energy here, so there might be an important feminine person in your life, or there is a feminine aspect within you that is nurturing this, that is facilitating this growth within you, the transformation of your gifts. Now, looking further into my notes, I wrote, then some major assistance or inheritance is gained from someone or something that awakens within you. Okay, yep. And that has to do with the runes that follow afterwards. We have inheritance and wealth. So right after that, right after the frozen waters, is an easy flow. So this is in the feature position as well. So right after all of this is an easy sense of flow in your life. So all that is being fortified right now, you're allowing more than ever, because for some reason I'm getting some resistance prior to this moment, at least resistance prior to this moment, but now this is kind of a big collective energy that I'm picking up on, have been picking up on, especially in the Taurus reading, but just doing something that you know you need to do once for all throat chakra clears. Now I'm just look at my notes real quick. Yeah, okay, so I'm really getting the sense that someone made you question uh, yourself, your role in a position. Yes, we have discussed this, but it's a trigger. It's not necessarily, this doesn't feel like someone in the past, picking up on, in the past you would have felt like someone was personally attacking you, but now you realize someone was just trying to assist you. And whether they were trying to assist you or not, whatever this factor is that is assisting you might simply be a guide, um, a friend from the other world, but it might very well be a feminine energy in your life. But something about this person, this energy, is very graceful and has triggered something within you to realize something within yourself that you have neglected up until this point. And now you don't want to not feed it anymore. You're gonna help, you're gonna make the ground that you're on more fertile. Or it is becoming very fertile. With the bottom of the deck, Ipana's wild daughter, Dorka over here. This feels like the feminine energy. Yep, thank you. This is the feminine energy that we were talking about. This is someone who isn't the most easiest of healers. This is someone who will bring up the past just so you can heal from it. So this makes sense with what I'm picking up on for you guys. It's like something that you might have been avoiding for some reason within yourself, something that you neglected within yourself because it triggers too much of your past that you don't want to deal with. But now you're realizing, in dealing with this, they're going like this with my hands right now. And it's a caressing of some type of energy. And I'm looking at 6 a lot. We're in 6 minutes into the video, and then we have 6, the singer of connection. I feel like you gain a really strong friend. You gain a really strong friend. This is what this feels like. A friend that you would have perceived as your enemy in the past because of just how much they trigger you naturally without without them intending to hurt you. They're not even intending any of this. It's just when you're around this person, when you're around this energy, you're naturally triggered to heal from the past. And now you're no longer going to avoid that. Specifically, that's what you're no longer going to avoid. But I do get this huge sense that you gain something. I did see the Maiden card and the Fairy Guide, the 0 New Beginning card. 2 New Beginning cards that I saw for you guys, but it was a complete alleviation of darkness that was kept within you for a while. But this feels like childhood darkness that's finally healing. Might be a Leo. Lots of fire. Definitely might be a fire sign. Yeah. Definitely might be a fire sign. Yeah, this person has seemed to achieve the impossible with you. I feel like this definitely is involving a relationship, but someone has definitely affected your life for the better. And it's very long term. Like this healing, this connection is so graceful, but so free. Something about this person is very, the person you're dealing with, Libra, they're very free. Like, they're such a free soul. With Solus, Fire, the Sun, Leo, and then Sagittarius, the Wild, just doing things, taking risks. Sagittarius, the risk takers, yes? So just taking risks. This person is always just saying what they, it's very Sagittarian, yes? They're the throat chakra. Just saying what they feel in the moment. They take the risks of just not risking relationships, but I feel like, as someone who has 3 planets in Sagittarius, I feel like that the Sagittarian energy can very much do things, will take a risk because it knows it's going to grow. Whether it doesn't really matter. That's the thing about that energy. It's just it's going to expand. Jupiter, yes, it's going to expand and grow any energy that it wants to grow. It's pretty much the centaur, the arrow, the arrow, the arrow that they fire into someone's heart because they know it's going to be effective in your reality. So something that this person has done definitely has achieved the impossible. This seems like a chaotic connection. It really does. It seems quite chaotic, um, but very well balanced, as a Libra would know how to do. But bottom of the deck, we do have Shiv de Kruak, and this is more divine feminine energy, but this is the epitome of divine feminine. This is the epitome of divine feminine. This is the etheric reflection of the divine feminine, I like to say. This is just, look how much energy is present within the center of this card. I'm buzzing. I have been buzzing. Just like a small fizz within my body has been playing out throughout this whole reading. This is a really important message for someone. And I'm seeing a mirror here with 13 and 31. So very twin flaming. 31 and then 13. Yeah, this connection seems to be moving very fast after this challenge. After the freezing of the waters, I'm seeing this connection moving very fast. Alright. Oh my god. Interesting. So, took out the tarot, and then the 9 and 10 of wands. And more fire, but then some earth too. So that's this person's energy. Very, very fertile, very mother-like, so graceful. Naturally attracts positivity. Just anything around this person seems to grow. And it seems as though they're helping you release burdens. It feels like if you were struggling with yourself, when you're with this person, you don't feel alone. You don't feel like there's something wrong with you. You actually feel like everything's okay. That's beautiful. Let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah. 2 of Cups. This is the 2 of Cups rune too. This is Gifu or Gibu. This is in how Freya Aswin says it in her Book of Runes. This is an equal give and take, and that is exactly what the 2 of Cups is. An equal give and take of emotions. There's a lot of water here too, so it might be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I kind of doubt it because there's a lot of fire sign, and just this person's energy is very fire-like. But it's probably just a mix of everything in their chart. Like their chart might be very well balanced with water and fire and earth. You know, an earth sign can look like a water sign sometimes, I've noticed, especially Virgo. But anyway, and as I say that, Pisces, the moon, I'm flipping into. So, yeah, this person just naturally surfaces subconscious things from you. Just things that are hidden are not hidden around this person. It's a very strong connection. Queen of Swords, bottom of the deck. 10 of Swords behind that. Judgment. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this might have to do with the way they speak. Kind of difficult for you guys, or that might be the way you speak, because you are present here and now. The Justice card, Libra, and then 3 of Cups and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys need to look past the words that are said and focus on the emotion behind it, because sometimes people don't know how to communicate properly with words. They communicate better with emotions and action. So for some reason, I feel the need to tell you guys not to focus too much on how this person speaks. Focus on why they spoke the words that they've spoken. But there is some huge balance emotionally with this connection. Yeah, with the two, there's a lot of cross energies too. There's things intertwining, like a snake. I like doing this. I haven't done this in a while, but look, you guys. Oh, I forgot how to do it now. There's that snake. That was just for fun. Anyway, um, I feel like you could probably do a Kundalini meditation by doing that. I wonder. There's so many things that I have yet to try with spirituality. Okay, anyway, but with all this crossing, there is an equal exchange. I am seeing there's like an equal exchange with this energy. I don't know if it's gonna play out this weekly. I mean, this week it is. This is a weekly, a November weekly. But the way these energies play out, it depends on how you integrate them and just where you are in your journey right now. All right, I think that's all I have for you guys. The Moonology deck is here, so I guess I'll pull something for you guys. Alright, so I glanced at what do you need to release. You guys need to release an old belief when it comes to communication with other humans. Communication with other beings. Yeah, something you might be too focused or a little too sensitive when it comes to dealing with this person. I feel you guys need to just look at the way they communicate differently. It's interesting. I don't know. That's such a profound message for you guys. Dude. Libra, right there, and then a new romantic cycle begins. This is like the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's wonderful, Libra. Yes, a new romantic cycle begins, and the fact that you're present in your own reading, yeah, I'm seeing a romantic connection just bouncing out once and for all. I'm so glad I pulled out the Moonology. Yeah, this might be the thumbnail right here. A new romantic cycle begins, you guys. Yes, this is gonna play out quite wonderfully. If you're dealing, I am getting the sense that it might be emotionless right now in this connection, but it takes two to tango, man. You guys got to really see where you can put in the work and see where you might have misunderstood them somehow, or just disconnection, or just you might have misunderstood your past, or whatever this trigger is. Understand it better and integrate it, and know that it's like something that's uncomfortable is about to be very comfortable. Alright. So I don't even know what to title this, but Libra, that was your message. So, if you would like to seek a personal reading, that information is in the description box. I just focus on what you want me to focus on, and just see what guidance wants to come through via fairies, angels, archangels, all that is universe spirit. Alright, and I say to you, Libras, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the kindred family. We're a cool bunch here. I also do Blood Witch transmissions, just free channeling the ancestors, and doing spells to help activate things within you. And the recent one I did, the dreams that I just love it because like the dreams that follow afterwards are transcendental, dude. Like the one that I just did about remembrance of Atlantis and Lemuria. Oh my god, the dream that I had the day after, I saw the vortex. I was like swimming in the vortex as an energy. And I was like being pushed out of a gate. It was a lot. I need to like write down these dreams. But anyway, Libra, this was your message. That was a bit of a tangent. But I say to you, travel safely through the night, the mind, into the light, the divine. And here's this arrow of love and hope and divinity, and I hope it reaches your heart. And I say to you, Libra, farewell.